Hey y'all, I'm Wilson. Welcome to my little shop here. Y'all excuse the mess. You know what they say, if you ain't got a mess, you ain't working. So, at least it looks like I've been getting some work done. It's been a little while since I did my last video. I think it was, I'm not sure if it was before or after Thanksgiving. But I know we've been through Christmas, New Year's, done had a little mini blizzard down south. And I have been neglecting my videos, but I'm fixing to get back into them. I've got a little bit of stuff pulled out of here. I got a lot of cleaning and straightening up to do. I'm gonna clear all this mess out of here so I can start fixing on the shop. I gotta leave the tools in here. I ain't got nowhere else to put them. I gotta have them so I can work, and I gotta be able to work and work on the shop at the same time. So I got a lot of shit going on here. I'm trying to get done with some projects. I think I'm about caught up on the stuff I'm building for actual paying jobs, but I got to get on my projects now. Got a little vanity I'm building for somebody here. Kind of messes me up because this is actually just an upside down face frame. They wanted the drawer under the sink, which is no problem. I've done that several times. I did it in my house here. But normally when I do that drawer stack there, I would put that small drawer at the top still, and then put your two big drawers at the bottom, just like a normal drawer stack. But this is just flipping the whole face frame upside down, which is, it's the way they want it, but it kind of throws me off. After building them for 30-something years, it's kind of hard to make yourself put one on upside down like that. But that's what they wanted. That's kind of using what I had here. I always dado my face frames in. There you go, you see that. I'll dado my ends. That one come up a little short. See what I did right there? That's a little mistake I made. I cut out the wrong side. That was supposed to be a cutout for that little hanger rail to go back there. But when I cut it the first time, or it's actually when I put my dado on it, I had it cut and then I put my dado on the board for the shelf that's on this side. There, on this side. The little shelf above the drawer hole, when I put my dado for it, I put it on the wrong side. So instead of cutting a new piece of plywood, I just kind of let that little bit ride right there. It's above the door, so it's not going to be seen once the countertop goes on. It's not really a big deal at all. It's just kind of aggravating that I did it. I'm looking at the cabinet one way, and you know, that's what I said. It's hard to make yourself build it upside down when you're so used to building them the other way. But anyway, like I say, I dado my frames in. So I've got a little skin on the finished end here. Normally I'm doing bigger cabinets, and I'll do a three-quarter skin on the end, and I do a little V-groove. But this one I just went ahead and put together, glued on there. You can see the grain goes the wrong direction. It's the only piece I had without cutting into a brand new sheet, so I went ahead and used it. It's not a big deal. The only bad thing about using a piece like that is where you got your joint where your face frame goes together. It's turning out kind of blurry there, ain't it? You can see where I routed that in. You can see a couple little hairs where the grain furs up there. If you got a bad piece of plywood, it can pull a lot of that out, and you have to do a lot of puttying and sanding to make it look right. But this is a good piece. It didn't come out too bad. Once I get it all painted, primed, painted and all that, it'll look great. But I got that. I got this right here. This is for my grandson. They are fixing to have a baby, so I'm fixing to be a great grandpa. And that's going to be, they want a gender reveal cabinet. I guess it's It's gonna really be for diapers and shit like that, but they're gonna use it at their little gender reveal party for all that. So, oh well, they want it, I'll build it. I got this little project over here. That's the one I started. Started earlier. I've been doing videos on that one. I was trying to do step-by-step videos on building it. So we're going to get back into that. I'm going to get back into doing these videos. I have a lot of fun doing them. I just kind of got stressed out over the holidays and neglected them for a while, trying to get work done. Y'all know how it is when you're broke. Anyway, I got something I was going to do today. The whole thing on the video. I got a while back, a guy brought me a load of lumber. It's been out in his yard for a couple years. I think I've done a video showing y'all a couple of pieces of it. It's stuff, he works on boats, so it's stuff he pulled off of old boats doing repairs and stuff like that, and he just had a pile in his yard and brought to me. And whenever somebody's got stuff from a boat they're trying to give away, go ahead and get it, because the worst thing you can do is throw it in the burn pile. I got a piece right here. This has been out there for a while. And this is one of the things that I really like. When you take a piece of rough cut wood, or you take something like this that has been weathered really bad, you take and you run it through the planer and you see what's underneath. That's something that really gets me. I've always liked that. And I've already planed one side. I had to figure out what this piece was, what kind of wood it was. It's not real heavy. And it looks like it was more of a structural piece. It's not real heavy, so I know it's not teak. I think it's a piece of mahogany. But I'm going to run it through the planer. That's one of the things I like to do, is run them through the planer and see what you got. A lot of times you get wood from the old boats. You got to remember, if they're working on boats, they got old wood. The wood is usually it's all something that's rot resistant. So even if it's laying out in their yard for a couple of years, you bring it in, dry it out, and you're in good shape. But I'm going to run this through. I'm going to let y'all see what it comes out to be. I've already, like I say, run it through on the other side just to see if it was worth doing. So I'm going to turn this noise on and y'all can... Y'all saw how weathered that was. Look and see how that thing turned out. I'm going to set this thing down. I'm going to flip the other side. I like the other side a little bit better. Let me set this down here for some lights on it. Now this is just a small piece. Let me get y'all here. A lot of times you work getting the stuff off the boats, it'll be small pieces. Let me get my tape measure and I'll show you what we got. That is just a beautiful piece of mahogany there. I'm looking at it in person and then looking at it on the phone, and the phone just... you can see it so much better in person. But that is a beautiful piece of mahogany. Now it's only, shaking y'all around a little bit here. Let me get my tape measure out. Sorry about that. I'm going to lose a lot off of it if I try to do anything with it. You can see I only got about 24 inches of usable wood before I start getting to where it's cracked on the end. Got about a 24-inch board, about 4 inches, which depends on what you're doing. If you're doing something with inlays or something like that, it'd be really worthwhile to pick up some wood like that if you're close to anybody that works on boats. That is a beautiful piece. I'm gonna have to look through the pile. I hope I can find some more of that. I hadn't even been through the whole pile yet. It's just sitting out here in the yard. I brought that piece in and dried it out because it looked kind of interesting. But anyway, I just thought y'all might like to see that, how that old weather look comes off and it goes straight down, and I got a beautiful board out of it. And it's still over 3/4. Let's see. Get it to where it's not blurry. It just is over 3/4. That'd be good for somebody that likes to do make the pins and stuff like that, little small stuff. That'd be great for somebody like that. Me myself, I'm just gonna clean it up, go ahead and cut the old stuff off of it, put it in the shed, and hope I find some more so I can do something with it. Alright, y'all. Like I say, I'm gonna start getting back into my videos so I can get into them a little better. I'm gonna start back on the projects. I think I'm gonna get out here today and get back on this one. Show you what I got here before I shut everything off. This is what we've done so far. I got the face frames, and if y'all saw the other videos, I've got videos where I cut these frames out. This was an old panel that I cut up. I've got a video on that, making out those are my ends, my finished ends. I got 2 cabinets, so that's 4 finished ends. I've got them dadoed. I'm just flipping y'all all around here, but I got them dadoed and ready to go. I'm ready to put it together, so we're gonna start on that this afternoon, maybe this evening. But that's it. That's pretty much what I got going on here. I'm gonna try to get back into these videos so I can get a little looser. I was starting to loosen up, and it's been so long since I've done one, I done got nervous again. But anyway, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Like I say, maybe later on this evening. Oh, I'm getting all tongue-tied. I need to shut this thing off, don't I? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all next time.